News now from the world of Indian tennis, where after an exceptionally good showing in the Davis Cup tie versus the New Zealand, the AITA seems to have taken some tough decisions. Suprita, what is it that we're hearing at this point?
Well, Ankita, after the Indian youngsters, the Indian team took an unassailable 3-0 lead against New Zealand in the Davis Cup tie in Chandigarh, there was an executive committee meeting of the All India Tennis Association that took place, and the big development that came out from that meeting was a decision to not include Mahesh Bhupathi and Rohan Bopanna as a part of India's Davis Cup team till the 30th of June 2014. The executive committee, which also consists of the national selectors, are pretty clear about the fact that they want the youngsters now to be taking part in the Davis Cup ties that are to follow at least till the end of the 2013 season, till India is at least back to the World Group playoff stages, and they're very clear about the fact that they want the youngsters to now be representing India. Remember. Rohan Bopanna and Mahesh Bhupathi were not made a part of this current tie against New Zealand because of all the controversies regarding the selection of the Olympic team that happened before the London Olympics. Eventually, the original team that was selected by the selectors was not what was sent to London. Instead, there were two pairs that were sent, one of Rohan Bopanna and Mahesh Bhupathi, and the second pair of Leander Paes and Vishnu Vardhan. This time, of course, it is a completely new look Davis Cup squad. They've done well so far. The tie is already in the pocket, and there are the reverse singles that will happen on Saturday. So no doubt in a great impressive showing from the youngsters, and the selectors, of course, taking an extremely strong stand, really making it clear that we are now focusing on the future of Indian tennis, taking a very strong stand, saying that till the 30th of June 2014, Mahesh Bhupathi and Rohan Bopanna will not appear in India's Davis Cup.
Leander Paes also was not part of this Davis Cup team.
That's right, Ankita, but that is because Leander had opted out of this tie himself. He had chosen to play another tournament, the World Tennis Tournament. He had chosen to play that tournament. Right. In the rest of the ties, usually Leander is a part, and he's usually playing the doubles in the other ties. There is, of course, a non-playing Davis Cup captain in the form of S.P. Mishra.
But is the message that's going out from the AITA at the moment that younger players will perhaps now get much more of a look in all such ties?
That's the indication really that comes out of today's executive committee meeting. The Davis Cup ties, of course, is just one part really of the tennis tournaments that these top players play. The rest of their time is usually spent on the ATP circuit, on the professional circuit, where of course they play with their different partners. But there is a Davis Cup tie, which is your national duty, and of course, the selectors now making it very clear that as far as national duty is concerned, yes, they will of course consider what Leander Paes has to say. Like I said, he wasn't available for this tie. He did not make himself available because he chose to play another tournament. But they will, of course, take his opinions into consideration as well. But as far as the selectors are concerned, as far as the federation is concerned, their stand on Mahesh Bhupathi and Rohan Bopanna seem to be very clear.
Suprita, thanks so much for joining us with that news. Mahesh Bhupathi and Rohan Bopanna, in fact, now facing a ban for 2 years.